Welcome to Reflections.
Welcome to today's reflection. My name is Tabby. We're excited to have you guys, and we've been doing Get to Know Your Church, and we're getting to know many ministries that make this church be the church, be a community of faith, a community of believers, ensuring that people get to hear the word of God, get to receive the message, and get to grow in the Lord. And today, guys, we are going to listen to the media ministry. So imagine they are all here. So I don't even know who's standing in the camera, but anyway, we'll see. But about the media ministry, this is one of the ministries that we know have really helped us as a church, especially during this COVID time, because they have always ensured that you and I receive the message. They have always ensured we listen to the sermons, we listen to the songs, to the hymns, to things that happen in church. And we want to know what happens in that ministry. So I am joined by theirs, yours truly,
right.
Their CEO.
Right on.
So I want to welcome Brian to tell us who he is and more about himself.
Oh, thank you, Tabby. Just to correct her, I'm not the CEO, but I'm the ministry coordinator. Yeah, coordinator, more in the same like CEO. My name is Brian Wamugi, the current media ministry coordinator. I coordinate a bunch of around 25 guys.
Crazy guys.
To Vichongumu. Yes.
Yes. So what entails media ministry? We know it's a ministry that is very crucial for our church.
Yes.
What entails media ministry?
To start with, what entails the media ministry? It starts with you as a person, because it's a ministry, so it consists of several people who have the same mission of serving God. Mm-hmm. And through serving we spread the gospel. Mm-hmm. So apart from that, the media ministry, it has cameras, lights, mixers, speakers, monitors, screens, all that. Yeah. But basically what entails the media ministry is there's the videography aspect, the photography aspect, projections. What I'm trying to mean is the display of lyrics or whatever you see being broadcast to your screen at home.
Yeah.
And then we have the sound aspect. The sound aspect now it's from here. Actually, it's from the mouth to here to a mixer.
Okay.
And to the monitors.
Okay.
Yeah. That's what I can say.
Yes. I think, guys, next time we will do just a trail. You know the
yeah, we show you like the behind the scenes.
The behind the scenes
yeah,
thing.
Yeah.
But I think what I really love about our media ministry is that this, as he has said, rightly put it, that it's people who want to serve the Lord. It's people who will come together because they have a passion of serving the Lord through these gadgets.
Using their talents.
Using their talents and skills.
Yes.
I hear most of them are actually doing that. So we're wishing you guys the very best as you do that. So
thank you.
To transmit service, ensuring like let's say it's in the church.
Okay.
Ensuring that the sermon from the one who is speaking to the congregant. What goes in between those two? I know it's because I think it's like a 1 microsecond difference now that I've been here and an audience at the same time.
Yes.
So what happens?
It's simple. Lights, camera, action. Lights, camera, action. So what it takes, first of all, the participants. You need to have the participants. That is the service leader, Bible reader, preacher. All those people that you see on the screen, those are the participants.
Yeah.
And then on the other side, now behind the scenes, you have the production crew. Now the production crew, we have the camera person, we have the sound technician, we have someone who's doing the projections, and then we have someone who is switching in between the cameras, because at times we usually see feed from different angles. We see from this angle, from this other angle. All that is done by a person who is switching. So what it takes to transmit that service, we have to set up the lights, the microphones, the cameras. There are some cables which run from the camera all the way to the control room, where everything is like a pool. You have so many streams, they come and converge into one. And then after all that is done, the person who's switching, the person who's doing the projections, they relay the feed now to our social media platform, that is YouTube and Facebook. And you, the viewer at home, just know that whatever you're watching, you are not that, you see that live, like nikikohoa ile side ingine at that same second nimekohoa. There's usually a delay of around 22 seconds, 22 to 27 seconds. So neza kohoa, utasikia nikikohoa after 22 seconds. So basically that's how, in layman's language, because I can't get into the technical bits, because the person who's viewing this, not all of them have those, I don't know, like they don't understand the jargons that I can say, so I'll try and be
layman's language. Thank you. So let's talk about a typical Sunday. What's a typical Sunday for media ministry?
A typical Sunday for media ministry, the participants, or rather our volunteers, they wake up at around 5 a.m. And some wake up at, we have a guy who comes all the way from, I don't know, Jomoko area. It's around Kimbo there. The guy wakes up at 4 to be in town, or rather to be in church by 7 a.m. So the participants, all of them, even our elders, the chairman, they wake up early to be in church. You see, the service starts at 9. There's no way we'll get to church at 9. No. We have to be there like 2 hours earlier to make sure everything is in order. So they wake up early. Actually, we are the first people to arrive. Do the setup, the small bits, and then now wait for the participants. Waheshimiwa. Waheshimiwa, they come at around 8:30. For them, it's no big deal, because they already know what they are there to do. For ours, it's the technical bit of it. And you see, if there's any error, we affect thousands, or should I say the millions of viewers on our platforms. So we have to be here early and then do the setup, wait for the service to start, go through the service as we live stream, and then afterwards, now we usually have 2 services. The church is fumigated as we take our break. Kukunywa maji na hewa. Kupunga hewa. And then after the break, now we get in for the second service, now the Ignite Youth service, which starts at 11:30 or 12. And then we do the same thing that we did in the morning, and then afterwards we have to set down our equipment, because we can't leave them there, because if we do, we'll be exposing them to damages. There's no theft in church, so we just expose them to damage. Afterwards we do have a prayer as we do a recap of everything that happened. The report is written, the weekly report, and then we head home. So now that you are, I think this is one of the ministry I know that is ever working, especially when the sermon is being aired, you know, because all I see is that you guys try to ensure that the viewer is able to see the preacher from all angles. And at that time, I don't know the sound, you have to ensure, I don't know what this has come, I don't know, all those things put together, and probably the sermon is going on. And you know that we know that you come to serve the Lord, but you honestly need to be served also as you serve the Lord. So do you guys listen to sermons? From the gentleman perspective, you know, they usually say women can multitask. For us, now I'll speak from the gentleman perspective. It's so hard to listen to the sermon and serve. You see, so what happens is this. At times, you'll get just bits of the sermon. Just bits. Like you can't get the full sermon.
The full sermon,
You'll get bits. And you know what the bits are? if the preacher cracks a joke, you will hear that joke. But other things, it's so hard for you to concentrate.
Yeah.
So I would say, even our chairman has confirmed that it's very hard for you to pay attention to the sermon when it's being delivered.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what do you do? How do you ensure that your people are served? Do you listen to sermons later, or do you have a mini service before we start the service? How do you ensure you're served?
To start with, we usually have devotions which are shared on a weekly basis, mostly on Sundays. And everyone in the ministry, they have their own day to share the devotion. So that's number one. Number two, what we usually do from my own experience, what I usually do is I usually catch up later.
Okay.
So let's say on Mondays in the morning, I will listen to the sermon, especially the youth service, because I'm a youth.
Yeah.
And the youth preachers, they resonate more with me than the other service. Yeah, so I usually catch up on Mondays. Yeah, that's what I usually do.
I hope the whole team does that.
Yeah, from experience, from what they've said,
they convey.
Majority of them, some go to an extent of sourcing for sermons from other churches. So we are well resourced. You see, as they benchmark online, they do the virtual benchmarking. They usually listen to other sermons from other preachers from other churches. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. So what challenges do you face as media ministry? Yeah.
Stiff competition from stiff competition from other providers. The biggest challenge that we experience, number one, is we are not inadequate. We have inadequate personnel. In that, I would say the number that we have, if we had a double of that, I think the workload would be kind of reduced. Yeah, that's the biggest challenge that we usually face. And then number two, in as much we have heavily invested in the equipment that we have, I feel like we don't have, some of the equipment we have, they're not the best in the market. And I feel like if we had the best, the service that we would provide to our congregation, they would be top notch. Yeah, so those two. And then number three, I would say, I don't know, you don't get the maximum cooperation from all the members. Like I can tell you, now let me give an example. Let's assume next week we have Youth Week. And now next week is around 15th. Let's say it will be around 15th of April. You, as a member of the youth, from January, you've been knowing that in April, you have a Youth Week. But you remain silent all this time. And then on 10th, now we are in April, you start saying, we want to record something. Like you see, you do everything in a rush. So it exhausts our members. And that's an honest opinion. Yeah. They've complained, we've complained multiple times. Some people don't resonate with us. Yeah.
Okay.
The other challenge is the how do I put it? Like the art of saying no. It's a big challenge. Like since you're serving, someone will bring some, maybe let's say, document to you during the last minute, and you're supposed to prepare those documents in the next 10 minutes. Now, for you to just sit there and say no, it's a big challenge. Like utapata mtu amekubali tu shingo upande, but deep down in their heart, they are suffering. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we have any other challenges. Yeah.
So what are some of the solutions would you think?
Solutions?
Yeah.
I'll start from the last one that I've just said, the art of saying no. I always mentor my team to be saying no to some things, especially if it doesn't come from their heart. Because you are here to serve the Lord, not to please anyone. Serving the Lord, you should do it wholeheartedly.
Heartedly.
You're doing this not to let down this other person. So if you do that, you're not serving the Lord, you're serving that person. Yeah. Number 2, the other challenge on the equipment that we have, we are slowly sourcing for new equipment, or rather improved versions of the equipment that we have. Yeah. And the first point I said about stiff competition, it was a joke. Yeah, stiff competition, actually we look at it from a positive angle. Like it's a benchmark.
Yeah.
You see, like the way Citizen provide their service, other churches like ICC, I envy that church by the way. So it's a benchmark for us to pull up ourselves and get there. The other challenge about communication, we usually strive to tell our members to communicate in advance.
Yeah.
Like for example, now the example I gave was for Youth Week, but it was just an example. But in reality, those guys, they approached us in good time.
Yeah.
And now I think from tomorrow we are supposed to start preparing for the Youth Week, which is, I don't know, the last
week of the month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. This is interesting, and I really hope that most of when you're looking at your members, I hope that they actually see this as an opportunity to kill two birds with one stone. It's your skill and it's your service to the Lord. Secondly, we plead to any of our youth members, if you really want to serve in the media ministry, this guy is open. I hope your team is not full.
No, it can never be full.
It can never be full.
Yes.
So we actually plead that if you would want to serve in the media ministry, you have that skill or you have a passion. There are those people who don't have the skills
and passion.
But they have the passion.
Yes.
You can help them get the skills.
Yeah, we are open.
Yeah.
Nambari ya simu iko hapo chini.
As he rightly said.
Yeah.
So we are grateful, guys, to have you, and we hope and pray for the media ministry that you'll continue to do much more wonders, and that benchmarking take us to that top notch. We would want to get there.
Definitely.
What you're doing is really amazing. The reason why we have reflections is because media ministry takes the hugest part, I suppose, to ensure that they record, they edit, and they send it to you at a certain time without a fail. And we really thank God for them. And we pray that as you continue to serve the Lord, may the Lord continue blessing you guys, you
Amen.
and your team.
Amen.
Thank you so much. That's it for today in Know Your Church and about the media ministry. Look forward for the next week. Blessings.